It's everywhere. Good morning. It's a lovely morning at Hey Jack. Got some Mini Cooper parts. We're going to be slapping on a Mary's Mini today. Let's get this thing. Let's get shop ready to go. Opening up. First appointment should be here at 9 o'clock. It's 8:20, so we got time. We're getting the shop ready. Parts, I got the parts already. I always order parts. I like to have the parts here ready to go. So we got a condenser and an AC line that was on the Mini that we had that I put dye in last week. Told her I wanted to put dye in there. I kind of saw where it was leaking, so I kind of knew what parts it needed, but I like to make sure, because sometimes the dye you put in there, the black light, like mold will show up under the black light. You'll see that stuff that doesn't, it's not oil, and it lights up yellow. So I wanted to make sure that this stuff was yellow, that was the actual oil. So I'm pretty sure it was that hose and that condenser. But she did say it stopped cooling, so she's dropping off today and we're getting back on the road, cooling down the road. So we got that. Then we'll be going to Collins, one of my neighbors that has the Austin Healey. So we're gonna go finish that thing. I'm gonna get that thing running today. Hopefully I can get that running before I out of town so the man can go drive his car before I leave town. Sunday, I'll be going out to Vegas. Viva Las Prius. We're gonna jam out 2 Priuses, 2 engine builds. I think we're going to the lake, so you'll see some cool jet skis. He got a new jet ski, a new stand-up. They just started making stand-ups again, so Mike's gonna buy the coolest, badass stand-up alive, so that's probably what he has. So I'm gonna go try that out. I'm gonna do a video of me crashing and burning on that thing. It could be a lot of fun. I'll always have a great time when I go out there. I'm doing a little irrigation before I head out of town, so everything's automated for Hannah and my mother. Fava beans, oh yeah, coming in great. I got some parsnip. That's going to be a sugar melon, the best tasting cantaloupe in the planet. Cayennes are jamming. Jalapenos are looking good. Oregano's taking over. Dill, lemon balm, thyme, holy basil. Cucumbers are making a comeback. We got another batch of cucumbers coming in. Look at them all. Tomatoes looking a little rough. I just fertilized them, so they should pick back up. Peppers, we have bell peppers. You guys know how much bell peppers are in the store. Like for organic one, it's like $2.99 for one freaking bell pepper at Publix. No thank you. You know when it's a wrinkly pepper like that. I think these are either the habanero or buzzsaw chainsaw peppers. Those look more like habanero right there. Chili pepper, these are looking good. This is the eggplant. Forgot I planted eggplant. Sometimes I plant stuff and I forget because I don't label it. But it's giving me a bunch of flowers. I don't see any fruit though, so I don't know. Say hi to the fishies. Hello fish. Come to my land of pineapples. If you pull the top off your pineapple and put it in the ground, I didn't do anything special. Some of them sat on the counter for 2 days. When you buy one at the store, you come stick it back in the ground and phew. Granted, it takes a little bit of time, but if you forget about it and you do it, I've literally got 20 or 30 pineapples that I'm always gonna have. They're gonna keep giving me pineapples, which is pretty awesome. Jax, out of the garden, please. Now that's my ice cream banana tree, so gotta be getting them pretty close. If I see a flower come out there, I'm gonna lose my figs. Look at our little figs here. Doing pretty good. All right, the Mini's here. So we're gonna get jamming. We're gonna put this thing up in the air. We're gonna go over it with the UV light and check for that dye I put in last week. I like to let it go for a week, let it actually get that oil leaking out so I know exactly where it is, so I don't find one, fix one, and then have to go fix another one later. Let's go ahead and find this leak. We got this spooky black light. Let's get down here. Last time we saw it was right in this area, and look what we found. There's the green. It's so much that it's leaked out the bottom. Look at that. Look at that. No dye. Leakity sneakity. It's everywhere. So you can see it's the bottom of the condenser right there. So that's our culprit. Good thing we got a condenser. Yay! Right there. And then this other hose, where I saw a little bit of green. Yeah, there's a trace right there. So we're gonna do both. This one obviously is the main freaking leak. Compressor looks straight. That's good. Let's get this thing torn apart and get it going. All right, pretty much I popped the grill off. These little tabs, you just push to the side and they release. So you pop that off, you take off these guys. That's that side, that's that side. Pull that side off, and then that comes loose. Once you get the lines off, this thing will just pull up out of here. But yeah, we're going to make sure there's nothing left in the system. Discharge that. Pretty sure it's empty. I'm pretty sure it leaked all out, but let's see. Oh, there's a little bit in there. So we're gonna grab that so we don't kill any penguins. We're gonna suck all that out. Make sure it's totally empty. And then we're gonna yank this thing off, pull it out, we'll see where it failed. Usually just wherever their welds are, it's usually just they weaken, or a rock hits it, or the O-rings leak on it, but usually it's a rock. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that thing out of there. the bumper off because this one's never been off, so I had to drill out some rivets. Before I take it out, I want to show y'all. That's how effective that die is. You can see where that leak's coming from. This intake is in the way. That was not in the way. Could have got it off without taking all that off, but now should be able to just pop it up here. Okay. Yeah, there's your leak. First step, compare. Looking good so far. So, I'm kind of fixing a problem that minis have. I could just notice this when I was taking this apart. So these brackets that hold this condenser are just plastic onto aluminum, which where that one sits on there, right there where the leak was, it's just plastic to aluminum. Obviously it's going to vibrate. So what I did is I took some of this black tape. It doubles as the same stuff you can buy friction tape. And all I do is where it's touching this condenser, I'm putting little pieces so it doesn't wear into the new one, right? Because eventually it'll do the same thing. So I'm going to put kind of a cushion so it's got a little bit of a thing, because I don't know why it's just hard. It should have some kind of rubber mount, but it just goes plastic to aluminum. Way to go, Mini Cooper! Again, another blunder, but we can fix it. It's okay. We're going to slowly re-engineer this car. So when we do the Honda swap, that'll be one of the way to make your Mini super reliable. Slap a Honda engine in it. But yeah, so we're going to put this on there and make this thing nice and sturdy on the old... So pretty much, I just took a couple chunks. Took a couple pieces, and where the plastic touches that condenser, just made pretty much a little friction piece. The reason I use this flex tape, because it's the stickiest damn tape, and it's thick. So it's got a good layer of protection that's going to give it so it's just not rubbing metal on that aluminum, right? And if you've ever used this to fix like a water leak, like no shit, those commercials. I had a swimming pool, like a above ground one that I had to swim the dogs in Georgia, and it would get holes from like roots growing through it every once in a while. Man, I would dive in there, slap a piece of that stuff on there and stop that leak, like full of water. It's amazing shit. I use it for all kinds of things because it comes in handy for just about, I mean, look at, I'm already through this roll. Like, of course it's good stuff. No, my father'd be proud. He was a flex tape connoisseur. Good old Frank Flex Tape Caruso. That's not really his name, but could have called him that. Right there. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Rock and roll, hey. Nicey cold. Very nice. Take this sucker outside. It's like driving an ice chest. Whew, it's so chilly. Alright, another Mini fixed. AC jamming. Wham bam jamming. Now you can't feel it, but pretend ice snowflakes are coming out. Ooh, oh, it's so nice and cool. Let her run here for a little bit actually. Let her run. Let her run. Alright, that finishes it up for the old AC job in this one. Tomorrow we're going to be heading over to Collins to work on the Austin Healey. And yeah. Oh shit, did it all along. You know, it's probably along. I did, I just probably wiggled it to where it's not gonna wanna. Alright, try it now. Turn the key while I twist this. Let's see if it does. Alright, hold on. I have a jump box. Yeah, that'll be next. We'll get that. And
the radio.
Definitely good. Is there a radio in here?
No, no. There's space for it though.